Okay, should we do this?
Yeah. Levels.
Levels. Okay, so who's writing the cold open this week?
Man. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? We should just vote on it. Majority wins.
Yeah, but isn't that just going to end up in us declaring no winner over and over and over again? Because I'm voting for you and you're going to vote for me.
That's exactly how that's going to go. I mean, yeah, you point that out. I can see this is going to take at least 6 rounds for us to figure this out.
This is a terrible plan. This is a terrible. Whose idea was this?
Kevin.
Hi, toddlers. Welcome to the 149th episode of Talking to Todd, where failure is always an option. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Todd.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm hoping that there will be less extraneous noise tonight. We're recording even later than normal. The pub down the street is pretty vacant, and traffic has dropped off significantly here from last week. So hopefully there won't be nearly as much background noise.
Everybody back to work?
No, we'll cover this later. Nobody's back to work.
Okay.
Nobody can get to work. Anyway, we'll cover that later.
Let's see. Do you want me? I do not want to dive into another business meeting as we did last week.
All right.
Because I got feedback on that. But do you want me to take the audio from Home Alone and drop it in to the cold open where she says, Kevin! Because I can.
You know what? Why don't you do that and then listen to it and then see if it's good or not? And then, you know what? Why don't you do that like 6 or 7 different times? It'd probably take you 2, 3, 4 hours and then figure out which one's best.
Okay, so I'm getting homework from Jake. I'm getting homework from the educated idiots, and now I'm getting more homework from you.
Technically, that was your idea, and I just took it and embraced it. So I'm here to support you, dude.
Yes, and thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, it's an odd week. That's right. That sound means it's time for America's favorite game. Dwayne, guess a number. Okay, Todd, hit me.
All right, now I'm learning from you. All right, why bring one when I can bring options and make you choose? So,
hey, it works. It works well for idiots. Sure.
Yes. So this week you get to choose option number 1, football. Option number 2, football. Am I doing this right?
That's not how any of this works.
Sorry, I'm new to breaking our rules, so it's usually you. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Hey, A for effort.
Yeah, well, thank you.
C for effort.
F for execution, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with number 2, football.
Okay, number 2, football. Oh, by the way, number 1, football was American football. Number 2, football is European football. So you chose the right one.
Oh,
okay.
I did? Okay.
Yes. World famous.
Says you.
World famous footballer, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
Before the World Cup, gave an interview and burnt his career at Man United to the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
And forced them to cut him without any compensation. Just look, get out. He was then waiting for all the offers from all the teams in the world to pour in, and reportedly he got one. Well, we know he got one. We're pretty sure that's the only one he got.
You sure he didn't get two?
Thanks, Eli. Nope, we think it was just the one.
Okay.
So, it's a team in Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
And reportedly, he is going there because they gave him a 2-year contract, reportedly worth $146 million a year.
146 million. That's the number I'm guessing.
Okay.
That's okay.
You're high. Okay.
My guess is high, or
Yeah. The guess is high. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So $146 million a year for a single player. Dwayne, in the last game that team played before the World Cup break, can you guess the size of the crowd that team, who can afford $146 million a year for a single player, how big is the crowd, the home crowd, at their last match before the World Cup break? Which is pretty indicative of their regular, like this is what they get, but that's the specific game.
In Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
All male?
I don't know, and I'm not going to touch that one, but we'll assume yes.
I'm not going to touch that one, but we'll assume. Okay. Fair.
If it helps, the club is Al Nasser.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. Again, he also he was in the same Daytona 500 with Chuck a Duck.
Al Nasser?
Yeah,
and Al Nasser.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Good old number 42, Al Nasser. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. In the Penske Ford.
42 is not the right number. There actually was a 42. That's not good. I needed to assign him a different number. Oh well. Well, I know how many people on average attend an A's game last year. I'm going to guess it's about that number. How about 4,500?
Oh, wow. Okay. You went under, which surprised me because I figured any club that could afford $146 million a year, you would assume that they would have to be drawing 50, 60, 70,000 fans.
If they were, this wouldn't be on my rundown.
Yeah, I see. Good point. I see. I've made a tactical error here, haven't I? Their stadium, well, the crowd at their last game was 12,763 people. Their stadium seats maximum capacity 25,000 fans. But $146 million for a 37-year-old soccer player. You know what? I'm sure that's it. You know what? You just raise the concession prices a little bit. You raise parking prices just a little bit, and you got that covered.
Or you send him on a golf tour. Same fund.
Do they know any? Anyway. All right. Well,
I probably can't ring the bell there, though I was closer to the number than I was to the capacity of the stadium. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you were closer than I realized, but now I'm going to have to start making this game much harder.
Oh no.
By the way, how good are you at factoring large prime numbers? Just curious.
Oh,
we should move on.
Dwayne guess a number. We'll be back in 2 weeks. How about that? Excellent. The music is Happy Boy by Kevin MacLeod. You can subscribe to our award-winning podcast wherever you get your pods. Just search Talkin' and the number 2. No G, no space. You can tweet us on Facebook. You can check out our award-winning merch on Zazzle. You can leave us a voicemail at 515 also CPA. You can stop by and see us at the Tuba City Home Office. Please don't do that. You can check out our now frozen Naperville drains. Thanks to our listeners and our sponsors, Toddler 3187, the Taylor Center for Technology Policy, and DJ to Go Cedar Valley. And as always, you can send us your feedback to feedback@talkingtotodd.com, even though no one does that. Todd?
So not to revisit the whole NFL debacle, but what hits me here is I'm not saying they screwed up, but somebody in your house, namely you, but somebody in your house defended Joe Buck. I know how much that pains you.
Oh my God, I did.
You didn't even see that coming. That's how bad this is. So somebody should pay attention to this. Dwayne Johnson, Joe Buck fan.
No. That is not the show title. That is not the show title.
I guess we'll have to clean that up next week.
We'll be back. We're here. We're talking to Todd.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
I really did not. That was great. Oh, nice work.